I'm Toya.
And I'm Egypt.
And today you're going to get ready with us
as we create our own looks for our first photo shoot for Bold Brownies.
Stay tuned.
And we are back in our segment on getting ready with us.
Yep.
So today we are working on, we're getting ready to have a photo shoot. And we are here with all our makeup.
Because we were unable to get a makeup artist to do our makeup today. So today we are our own makeup artist.
Good. So we're just going to get started. And as we go through and put our makeup on, we're going to share with you different products that we're using, you know, why we use them. And, you know, hopefully you'll find it helpful in your day-to-day or glammed up situation.
I'm going to be using first a primer. I'm using a NYX Studio Perfect Photo Loving Primer because I have super oily skin and I've been testing this product out for a couple of days and it seems to work. It doesn't hold up for 12 hours, but for the first few hours, 3-4 hours of the day, it is helping to keep my shine down because I'm really oily. So
I actually don't use a primer. Just because I have pretty dry skin, or normal
skin. Flawless
normal
skin.
Dry skin.
That's what we're going to call that today.
Today I'm using a weightless foundation by, what do we say?
Is it bareMinerals?
I think so. This is the brand. Please forgive us for not knowing how to pronounce it. Again.
Y'all can put us at the bottom now in the comment section.
But I love it. This is a foundation I'm using today. It has the SPF 30 in it. It's really, really light, like a like a tint moisturizer. So that's why I really like it because it's kind of like coverage, but it, you know, just evens everything out and makes it look smooth.
And I'm using it's not a new foundation, but it's a new foundation to me, and it's Kat Von D, and it is Lock It Tattoo Foundation in color Deep 71, and it is also a full coverage 24-hour matte finish oil-free foundation.
So next I am getting ready to put on my concealer, and the concealer I use is from MAC. It's really old. They don't even come in this container anymore for their concealers, but it lasts me forever, so I'm still using it. It is NW30. It has SPF in it as well. I love everything that has SPF in it, just to, you know, keep our skin protected. Definitely try to buy products that have that in it. I have my concealer brush, and I'm just going to place it underneath my eye. And as some of you may already know, the concealer just allows you to brighten up underneath your lid and just give you a nice, bright, refreshed look.
Right, I'm applying my concealer as well now, and it's by bareMinerals Tan 2.
Okay, so the next thing that I'm going to do is, some people use a eyeshadow to put up underneath their brows. I actually use my concealer. So a long time ago, I went to MAC and got my makeup done, and the makeup artist was just like, why don't you just use your concealer? It's really nice. It lasts all day, and rather than like going with another shade underneath your brow. So I've actually been doing that for years now. I love the way it looks, and so I am going to do that to just lighten up my brow bone before I pencil my brows in a little bit.
I'm using, to set my concealer, I'm using Revlon Nearly Naked Deep number 50 press powder to set my concealer under my eyes and just a little on my T-zone.
Now that I'm finished just highlighting my brow a little bit, I am going to use my brow liner, and I'm going to just darken up my brows a little bit. And I use an eyeshadow for this. Now you can go in a lot of stores, like I used to use a MAC brow liner, but I found that the eyeshadow works just as nicely, and so I've been using that. So this color is so old, I don't even know what it is, but it's a really dark brown eyeshadow. So it works well. So I have my brow pencil here. It's 266 by MAC. I don't know if they still carry this. It's really old, but it works well. I've had it for a long time and does the job. So I just like lightly put the eyeshadow at the bottom of my brow, so it gives it like kind of a sharper look, and then I just brush up to, I don't add more eyeshadow, more shadow. You don't really need it, just to like even out and make everything kind of look pretty and seamless.
I just applied some Urban Decay eyeshadow primer potion on my eyelids. I love this stuff. It intensifies my eyeshadows and it allows my eyeshadows to last all day. And if I fall asleep, you know, ladies, sometimes we go to sleep with our makeup on. I can still wake up with flawless eyes because this stuff kind of allows your eyeshadows is almost permanent.
Agreed.
It's almost permanent. But now I'm going to work on my brows. I don't do all this stuff that Egypt does, which I need to. She's going to show me one day how to perfect the brows. But I'm not a fan of. I'm really not a fan of filling in my eyebrows. I started doing it and trying to experiment with different things because I would like my eyebrows to stand out more, but I'm still working on it. I'm not a pro with it at all. I just purchased this NYX color for eyebrows. It's in brunette, and basically it's a eyeshadow powder with this little wax stuff. I don't know what it is. And then I use this little applicator that it comes with, and I just, you know, fill in my eyebrows a little bit. I like my eyebrows to stay as close to their natural color as possible, which is pretty light. I just like them to stand out just a little bit.
So I'm also using the Urban Decay primer. And so as Toya was saying about this product, it is really wonderful. It keeps everything in place. I struggle with a very sweaty eyelid. I have no idea why, it's just my lids, but my eyes tend to get really moist and the makeup moves around or it doesn't last all day. So I like to use a primer for that. But I also like it just because if I'm using really dark shades, which I am going to be doing today, it just doesn't stain the lid, that's all. Alright, so now I'm going to start with some shadow. First shadows I'm going to be using are from Urban Decay's Naked 2 palette. And I am first starting with Booty Call is the name of the shadow. I know it's a funny name. But I'm just going to rub that into the base or up my lid and just kind of like all over the eyelid.
As well, and I'm going to be using the Naked 3 palette, which I love. It was a really great investment. I love. How many colors from here? 14 or so? Yep, 14 shades. 14 shades. And you can go from day to night with this. Really simple and easy.
So the next thing I'm going to do is put a little bit of color into my crease. And this color is called Texture by MAC. I love this color. It just gives you a little bit of natural shade in the crease and it just blends well with everything. I'm putting
Nooner in my lid, which is my favorite transition color. I use it with almost all of my looks, and it's like a, oh, that's beige. I don't know what do you think that color is.
Yeah, pinkish beige. Yeah.
It's a great transition color, and I love it. So I'm using it all in my crease with a blending brush by NARS. I'm just working it in.
So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to start to put in my dark color. So I'm going to be using Blackout by the Urban Decay Naked 2 line. Really want to just kind of pad it in so you can start getting the intensity that you like. So I normally just start right on the lid and just slowly you know, pat it in to the lid. And because it's so dark and pigmented, you just want to I use small strokes so that it stays in the area that I want it to stay in.
I am now switching it up using my, what is it, Lorac? That's what I heard people call it. Pro 2 palette, and I'm using color Rose, like all over my lid. And then I am going to go back in my crease and use, I think I'm going to use Black Heart for my crease, because I want a brown, bronze, smoky eye is what I'm going for today.
So the next thing I'm going to do is take my my Urban Decay Electric palette, and I am going to be using the color Jilted, and I'm just going to take a small amount of Jilt and put it up into the crease as well. And the goal is for this to just give me a little bit of red in my smoky eye. So you'll see just a hint. You don't need a lot, just a dab. And then I'm going to take that bigger brush that I was telling you about, and I'm going to blend these colors together.
I just finished packing on my Black Heart and my Naked 3 palette. Now I'm going to go in with my bareMinerals, and it's called Sex Kitten. I just want to probably pack that on a little on top just so you can get more of a, I'm just trying to get more of a brown, and this looks kind of black and I want it to look more brown.
And I'm going to take my Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On pencil. The color is Perversion.
How you feel about it?
I love it. I love it
nice.
So far. In the future, I'll be talking about liners and the best ones to use. And this one has been wonderful. So I'm going to just put this on the lower my lower lash line.
Alright, now I'm going to go in and line my eyes. I think I'm done with my eyes. Well, with applying the eyeshadow on my lid. I'm not sure yet. I'm going to line my eyes with NYX Gel Eyeliner Smudger. And then I'm going to determine if I want to go back in and apply any more color.
To next, take my bronzer, which I absolutely love. I can't leave home without it. It's MAC Gold Deposit. And what I will do is take this just a little bit with my powder brush. I take my powder brush and I just dust this all along my face, just to give it a nice glow and shine. Alright. And then the next thing I will do is put my blush on. And I'm going to be using Raisin by MAC as well. So I just simply, if you're new to it, you can just kind of put your mouth together, suck in your cheeks, and then you make sure that's how you know you're putting it on the cheekbone.
And I am lining my lower lids with Black Heart with my the other end of the brush. I don't know what to call it. It's almost like a liner brush, but it's slightly wet, so I'm just lining it with it just to kind of smoke out the bottom lashes a little bit, the bottom lid, just a bit.
Alright, so I have accomplished my rosy sort of a cheek.
No, it looks good.
Thank you. And then I am going to put on my lashes.
Now I'm not using any mascara because any lashes because I've never used lashes before. I have no idea how to do them. Egypt is going to teach me one day, but today I won't be doing lashes. Today I'm going to be using my Last Domination by bareMinerals. I love this mascara because I can achieve semi-big lashes with this mascara. So fine. Now I'm going to add a little bit of highlight by bareMinerals, and it's called Pure Radiance. I love this stuff. And I have like an angle brush. I'm going to just apply this kind of on my cheekbones. And it's a beautiful pearl essence. So pretty. Let me use that. Now I'm going to do my lips because I think I'm done with my face. And I don't know, this is going to be my first time trying this to see if this works. I'm going to use my Cherry Lip Liner by MAC to line my lips. I don't really use a liner, but I kind of want to experiment. I know today and right now is not the time to be trying new things, but whatever, I'm going to try it because I want to try it and see if it's going to work with the lip shade that I'm going to be using today. Now I'm going to go in with my NYX Soft Matte Copenhagen. You know, I raved about this in our last video, so I'm going to put this on top. I have some flat twisting, and I am going to start taking them out while I wait for my lips to dry. I'm going to reapply another coat. I'm going to use some argan oil to put on my hands. It's a bit. Rub it on my hands a bit so that I can take my twist, because this eliminates frizz when you use oil on your hands to take out your hair. I personally don't mind frizz, but I'm going to use a little bit. And I love argan oil for my hair because it doesn't weigh my hair down, it doesn't get greasy. So just take out the twist. I have a little definition going on.
So today I am using Cork by MAC.
Love that lip liner.
It is my favorite lip liner. To just line my lips. A little straight hair here. Let's get that off. So now I'm using Cherish, which is a new lip by MAC. And I'm going to just put it over top. And then I'm going to take my NYX Madeline, and I'm going to put it over top just for a little frosting, doing a little extra work.
Okay. Alright, now I can leave my hair like this and it will be okay, but I am going to play with it because I want it bigger than this. And since I don't have time to let humidity take its course, I'm going to have to pull it out a bit myself. And I could use a comb to do this or a pick, but I like using my hands to achieve my desired look.
Last thing that I'm going to do before we take our photos is I am going to take my NYX finishing powder. And I use the NYX finishing powder for my lids only. The finishing powder allows me to, allows everything on my eye to stay in place. Do it for my eye. So really I just take a dab, put my little brush in there. This brush is Beauty 360. I got it from CVS. With the finishing powder, you don't need a lot, so you really shouldn't see it on the bristles this way. So if you do, you just want to blow it off, and then you just pat it, and boom, voila, done. And this should stay all day, and it should look really nice. Right. So thanks for getting ready with us. We hope you enjoy this segment and that you learn a couple of things, or maybe some new techniques. And we'll see you soon, right?
Thank you. Yes. Be bold, ladies.
Be bold.